What is going on, YouTube friends and family? Welcome back to another episode of Monett Motor Sports. Sit back, enjoy the episode. All right, we are in the shop, getting the car ready to go today because we are going to race her on Friday at Monett Motor Speedway. And so we're going to go through her, make sure since weekend before last, we didn't get to race last weekend because the rain was too bad around here. Just like it has been all over the country. Every track has been fighting rain this year. It's been so frustrating. But anyways, no racing last weekend. This weekend we ought to be able to race at Monett on Friday. I'm at the station on Saturday, so we won't get to race Springfield. But wanted to go through the car and double check everything. Make sure all the nuts and bolts are still tight. It's definitely good to do, especially after racing it for the first time in a while. Just want to make sure everything kind of stayed where it's supposed to, or is still tight. We all know what happens when we don't have tight nuts and bolts. We crash them into the wall like I did. Also, I got the tire mounted, the new right front tire mounted. On the new rim. That is a 2-off rim, so the 2-off pushes the tire out even further. I was running a 3-off with a 1-inch spacer on there, so with the 2-off I should be able to take the spacer off and just mount the wheel on there, and that'll put it at the same distance, have the same spacing as the 3-off with the 1-inch spacer on there did. So got the old right front, which was a 3-off mounted on the left front. So I'm gonna have to find a magic marker and get that right front taken off there. That was always covered up by my wheel cover. But yep, now it'll be all black. The old chrome rim is gonna be the backup rim. The lonely chrome rim. Also gotta clean the air filter. I was out here yesterday messing around, waiting on 6 o'clock to roll around because we had to set up a firework tent yesterday. So I was killing time out here doing that. Ran the car, let it get up to heat. Everything ran great. And then we just got to clean the car out. I've already changed the rear gears out. I do have to flip this tire. This is the new tire. It's had 2 races on it now. So I'm going to flip it and put it back on. And then after this week, we'll probably groove it. So Monett gears are in there. It's a half-mile track instead of a quarter-mile track. So I've got the gears swapped out. There's my Springfield gears there. So that's done, and that's all there is to her. We'll just nut and bolt everything, wipe the car down, put the new tire on, and she'll be ready to go. So I will put you guys on time lapse. I won't bore you with all the details. You guys have seen me do it before. So here we go. Wanted to show you guys something real quick while I'm working on tires. You remember that wheel that I could not get the tire mounted on? I wound up taking it to Dave. If I can find the video or the clip, I'll put it here. But you got your wheel and I did not know this. This one is a reverse mount. So you actually have to mount the tire from the back side. And how you can tell is this has a huge lip on the front side and a small one on the back side. You mount on the small side. All my other tires are small up here, big back here. So when you're doing your tires, that's why I could not get that mounted. There was no way to get everything over this big old lip right here. So when you're mounting your tires, if you did not know that, if you're new like me, small lip on the back side, that's a reverse mount wheel. That tip's courtesy of McCormick Auto Repair. So thanks, Dave. Helped us out a ton there. All right, you've seen me working down the right side of the car. I got the rear tire flipped, ground down, front tire, the new one's on. It's ground, ready to go, or scuffed, scrubbed, whatever you want to call it. So next thing I'm going to check is I'm going to go through. I've got to wipe everything off. Now I've got tire dust all over everything. But I want to go through on the engine and check throttle cable or throttle rod. Make sure that that's still tight. Belts, check them. Make sure they're good to go. Those are still good. Check all of my fittings on the power steering pump, fuel pump. Check header bolts. Just go through everything and make sure everything is still secure, because it's only had one race on it. Also, new upper control arm. I want to check all that. That's a weekly thing there. Check your shock bolts. Make sure they're good. Steering rod or tie rod end. All that stuff's good. I won't grease this week because I greased last week as far as my ball joints. That should still be good to go. I kind of do that monthly when I'm running hard, like 3 to 4 races in the month. I'll redo the ball joints. Some guys pull them apart and clean them, and I am not racing for that much money, so I don't do that. Tire maintenance is the big thing. Just make sure that's a small thing you can do that makes a huge difference. So, I mean, there's a reason all the go-kart guys and, all them guys prep their tires all the time. You just want to make sure, take care of your wheels. So that's the big thing I concentrate on. And then just nut and bolt and everything. So we will continue on. This portion is brought to you by Mountain Dew. All right, there you have it. She is all back together, ready to rock and roll for Friday night. Even got the floor all swept. Looks nice and clean in here. Got her on the battery tender, getting the battery all charged up. So we are ready to rock. We also got out all the movable parts greased up with our Amsoil spray grease. Devea is one of our sponsors with Amsoil. She also got us some stuff we're going to try out Friday for the first time. I think it's called Mudslinger. I'll show you guys in Friday's video of the race footage, but you spray it on there, spray it in any area that's heavily prone to getting mud on it, and supposedly the mud is easy to get off. So we're going to try it up under the decking, inside of the doors, back quarter panels on the insides. We're going to give that a shot, and maybe even some on the nose on the outside. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But that'll be some interesting stuff to try out. And I'll show you the bottle of that stuff. I'm pretty sure it's called Mudslinger. So we'll try that out Friday night too. I was not pleased with, do not buy these orange chamois from AutoZone. These things are junk. I'm gonna have to find another chamois to wipe this thing down with. It did a horrible job. It looks like trash. So I just finally gave up. It did good on the outside stuff, but for the decking, it was horrible. So I'm gonna get some different chamois and get that cleaned up. Maybe at the track. I'll probably worry about that at the track. This is a Tuesday night. I'm at the fire station on Wednesday. We're doing Father's Day stuff on Thursday with my oldest daughter and granddaughter and Tanner, her husband. So I can't work on it Thursday night, and then Friday night's race night. So I've got to work all day Thursday. I'll take off early and come over here, get everything loaded up. I got all my stuff sitting here that needs to go back in the trailer. And then yeah, I think we'll be ready to go. So make sure you like, share, subscribe this video. And if you're local, come on out to the track Friday night and watch us give it a go. We'll see you guys in the next one.